last videos, right? On this one, Mari wins the ball, plays it to Natalie. Well done, Natalie, in that one to Claire. Good position in that one. Claire to Emily. Now Emily's looking at Caroline, which is good, right? And that one, notice how the defender stopped, right? So that one, Emily had Caroline, or wherever she's gonna go. Well done, Emily. See, you see how the defender backed up and Emily played it there? This is pretty good, right? Emily plays it to Caroline, and the defender, look, Caroline's wide, Emily's wide open again. And that one, Emily's going the other way. And look, she's looking. There you go, Emily, good job, right? So this is perfect, right? Notice that in that situation, we did a good job, right? Caroline, that one tried to open up, and she takes a bad touch, defender catches up, right? So now look, the biggest mistake in this play is the way we were supporting on this one, right? Everything else went really well, right? So we win the ball on a 50-50. Mari gets a one touch to Natalie. Natalie opens up, plays it to Claire. Claire gets the ball, plays it to Emily. Emily goes to Caroline. I see Emily, that's great, right? So you see how Emily holds it? She holds it long enough that this player stops in between the pass to Ali. And now Caroline's wide open, right? So now Caroline, in that one, the support is pretty weak. Why? Because while you're supporting Emily, you're too close to her, right? I need you in that spot, but probably right about here. That way you can make it harder for this girl and for this girl to get to you, right? Anyways, that's the first mistake, right? Still, we get the ball, and now Caroline has deeper pass to Claire, which would have been nice, or back to Emily, right? Which, whatever works, right? And that one, notice that the girl stopped halfway. She plays this way, but now Caroline, look, you had Claire, and Claire had Ali, who could have been a good outlet, or Emily again, right? Which is good. Emily does a good job at dribbling this way. Now look what Emily's doing. With her side, these girls don't bite with Mari, and this girl is backing up because Emily is looking directly to a pass underneath, right? And she's doing a great job. Why? Because everybody's biting into that. So Mari's supporting at the right angle, and look, we have Caroline over here getting closer. Now Caroline, in that one, you gotta get farther, right? Right about here, Caroline. That way, Emily can hit that pass. Emily can hit that pass comfortable all the time. So I need you right here. And Claire, you don't come in unless they need you, right? I want you getting deeper in the space so you can drag pressure out of Caroline, right? To that one, look, that player is about to go back to Caroline, but Caroline is way too close to Emily. That's a 10, 15-yard pass. I need Caroline over here, where that girl is really gonna struggle to get there. This is easier than this, right? So I need Caroline over here. And if that girl starts going, Claire will be by herself, right? So Claire, in that one, you're in the right spot if Caroline would have been here, right? So in that one, look, being that close is what allowed this girl to have the advantage to get to you on the bad touch, right? But anyways, that was a decent play where everything was right, but the spaces that we were covering supporting wise, right? We on to the next two videos. These are the best videos of yourself. I wanted to put something out there that you guys actually did, right? Right, Emily gets it. She's looking forward. Good job, right? Find Caroline wide open. Again, ideally I want Caroline not 15 yards in there. I want Caroline over here, right? Because Grace is there, right? I want Caroline over here so we can make the field bigger. Caroline now is dribbling, dragging everybody the other way, and that's a good job, right? Emily's wide open again. Caroline, I need pace on that pass. Now look, same thing again, right? Claire, you're coming in, but they don't need you, right? So that's the one thing, Claire, right? You're coming in that one, but they don't need you. We don't really need you there, right? Why? Because Caroline is wide open. She can get us out of there. Now again, Caroline is way too close to Emily. I need Caroline over here, right? So that Claire can have enough space to create. Caroline gets the ball. She looks at the other way. And again, we got Emily, right? Caroline again, too close to Emily. When you're backing up, Claire, I don't need you there yet, right? Anyways, Caroline gets it. Now Claire gets it. Look, we're by ourselves. We get it to Veronica. And that Veronica, look at Ali wide open, right? Look at Ali and Ali. There you go. So now everybody's shifting this way. Not a bad play, right? We try to go forward in that one. In that one, can we not force it forward? Can we go back on that one, right? Instead of trying to go forward in there, Ali, can we go back like they did, right? And the last video, I think you guys did a decent job on this one too, on some of the plays. Look, Mari plays it to Emily, and now Claire, you're coming in too early in that one, right? That one when you're coming in, right where you were, that was fine, right? Because that job Grace can do. Or look where Emmy is. This is perfect, right? Caroline. And my outside backs, Bella. This is perfect, right? I talked to Emmy right before she came in. I needed her. Look how far is Emmy from Emily. Probably like 25, 30 yards out, right? This is what I need. because now you're gonna see what about to happen. Claire, what you did is fine too, right? You can come in that one, but nobody's chasing you. You by yourself basically, right? Now look, Claire gets the ball on the set. Well done. Emily delays the play and doesn't play Claire, which is fine too, right? Now watch what happens with Emmy. Emmy's not even in the screen anymore. Look, Emily is gonna go to Claire. Now Emily likes to shift everybody this way, and as that happened, and everybody shifts that way, look where Emmy is. Emmy went from being here to now taking up the space, right? I was talking to her in that moment, right? And now Claire is still 15, 20 yards apart from Emily, which is good, right? Because now Emmy will be the guy open, getting the ball to Ali or Mel in this case, because Ali's right here. Now look, everybody's shifting this way. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players committing to the side. Well done, Mari. Emily gets the ball now, and Emily in that one, quick enough. She gets it to Claire. Claire opens up, and quick enough, we get it to Emmy, which is great. And now look, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players out of the play. In that one, we hit it to Mel. And look, Mel had time and space, right? Look, as Mel gets it, look, there's nobody here. So now Mari in this one, that's why I need you up high with the last defender. I need Mari and Lilia up high, right? If they were high enough, then Mel with that run, we would have taken advantage of Mel's run. And look, when she's crosses it in, I would have Mari here and not behind, right? So that's our mistake as strikers, right? But coming out of the back on that one was pretty good, right? Let's watch it one more time in real time. Look, what we're doing is pretty good, right? Getting the ball, delaying the play, making them shift this way. Notice how these girls are shifting. And as we get Emily again, that's when we hit Claire, which is great. And now Claire into touch of 1, 2, 3 seconds, boom, we get Amy, which is great, right? Now Amy's getting the ball to Mel, and now Mari should have been already here, right? Taking up the field, because Mel now has all the space in front of her, and she's crossing it in, but to nobody, right? Because we don't have a player in there. But that's a decent play that we had in there, right? We had good moment in the back, holding it when we had to, right? Understanding the pressure and then switching it quick enough so that we can take advantage in the attack. Okay, so I want you guys revising the videos, going back and forth, understanding and getting everything that I talked to you about today, and seeing the plays, right? It's only, I think we only watched probably like 18-20 minutes of the whole game, and this is how much we got out of it, right? So we're gonna start working on that a little bit on practices so that we can transition at the right time with the right amount of space and time, right? Okay, so now make sure you all watch the videos, and at practice we're gonna be doing some exercises to make sure that we're doing a good job knowing when to switch the field based on the pressure going in or going out, and how do we take advantage of the attacking plays, right? Ladies.